Hello, Michael from Man Warrior Yoga. Today we're working on our posture. You know that thing that your mother always used to tell you? Stand up straight, push your chest out, belly in, shoulders back. You know what? She was right. Heaven forbid, she was right. Becoming worse, it's not getting better, it's actually getting worse. Think of the way we drive, the way we sit, work at a desk, and that greatest invention of the last 20 years, the mobile phone. Shoulders roll forward, back hunches, we get tight through the hips, our belly gets soft. It's really horrible for the posture. So continually we curling upon ourselves makes it even difficult to breathe for some. So today we're going to work on seven postures. 7 postures to change your posture, to change your stance, to stand up straighter, to lift a bit taller, get a little bit out of the back, stop the aches and pains. The more we extend through our vertebrae, the easier it is to do everything. Mobility, movement, flexibility, etc. So let's begin in such a simple pose. One of my favorites, but it's such a simple pose. It hardly looks like you do anything. Through mountain pose. Now mountain pose, we're grounding down through the feet. Even lifting the toes to activate and lift the knees. Switch on the quads, switch on the thighs. Pelvis tucks under, belly button moves towards the spine. Shoulders open. You can take the hands even palm shooting forward as we move their shoulders back. Lengthen through the crown of the head, lengthen through the back of the neck. Close the eyes and just breathe while you're active through the entire body. Even creating a little bit of movement in with our breath. Inhale, extend the hands high. Exhale, bring the hands back to heart center. Inhale to extend high. Keep that same activity in the legs. Keep lifting the toes, pressing down through the feet, and move with the breath. And one more. Breathe as deep as you can. Breathe as deep into the belly as possible. That'll keep you relaxed. It'll give you more stamina, more energy. It'll be fantastic for you. It'll change your world. Next pose, basically, number 2, is coming through a tree pose. Tree starts from our mountain. Grounding through the feet, lifting tall. Now we may start with the ankle, just with the heel on it. We may move that heel up to the calf or up to the thigh. Whatever works for you. Pressing the foot into the thigh into the foot. Find any hand variation that works for you, possibly palms at the heart. We might take them high into the tree, into the branches, or reach them. We'll move with the breath. Exhale, bring the hands down. Try and breathe through the nose. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bring the hands through to the hips. Bend the front knee. Lower it back down to your mat. What we do to one side, we need to do to the other. The thing in nature that causes beauty is often symmetry. So we want to remain symmetrical, pardon me. Once again, either through to the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. Bring the hands to heart center. Ground down to the feet, same lifting through the back of the neck. Inhale, take the hands high. Exhale, release. Good. Sweep the hands. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Reaching tall with the fingers. Take the shoulder blades down the back towards the kidneys. Exhale. Bring the hands down to the hips. Bring the knee forward and release down to the mat. Good. From here, we're going to go into a forward fold. So we're going to hinge at the hips, soften the knees, and gently take the head down. Fold the upper body over the lower body. Ankles remain under knees and hips. Keep that alignment. Release the head, release the neck, and hanging here. Hands down the mat, or even opposite elbows, and gently rocking side to side. I'll turn front on.
Gently rocking side to side, being very mindful of any sensations you feel, any tension, any pain. Gently releasing. And this is going to lengthen our lower back. It's going to release the lower back. All that tension that's built up, it's going to let it go. Good. From here, we're coming all the way down onto the mat. Onto our belly, elbows by the side. I'm going to strengthen that lower back. That lower back gets so much work, but so little love. Pressing our feet into the floor, hands underneath the shoulders. On the inhale, we start lifting the chest, peel the shoulder heads back, squeeze the elbows beside the ribs, and the heels of the hands move back towards the hips as our chest pulls forward in between. And feel the lower back switch on and strengthen. You may feel a little bit of discomfort here as it's a strong pose. You shouldn't feel any pain. You can feel that strengthening though. Good. Slowly release, lower the chest down to the mat. Come over onto the left hip. Come up to a seated position. Now you may use a block here. You may use a telephone book, whatever underneath the hips. I'm going to come through to a pose that's going to release our hips and also release our shoulders, broaden our chest. So if we can, we're going to take our left foot beside our right hip and then take our right knee over top and stack the knees. If that's too strong, you may release and just touch the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall outwards. Once again, you may sit on something with the hips a little bit higher. But we're starting with the left foot under, if possible. Good. From here, we're going to extend the right hand high. Take it behind the back. Keep the neck long. Left hand reaches behind the back. They interlace quite possibly. Right elbow lifts high. We open through both shoulders. Now, if those hands don't reach, possibly use a strap, a belt, a rope, a towel, whatever you've got. And then begin to extend the elbows. Reach them in opposite directions. The chest starts to open, making sure we're not putting any pressure on the neck. As the hips, the outside of the hips release, so do the shoulders and the chest. Cow face pose. Good. Slowly release here, release the hands. Bring them back down to the mat. We're just going to lean back. We're going to change legs. So this time, right leg tucks underneath. Left leg over top. Once again, if this doesn't work for you, press the soles of the feet together. And slowly the hips will start releasing. Swapping hands. This side may be slightly different. Left hand high onto between the shoulder blades. Right hand reaches behind. Interlace the hands. Take the elbows long, back of the neck long. And breathe. Good. This is even something, maybe just the legs, maybe not the arms, even something if you're watching telly, if you're having a chat with someone. I often sit in this pose and just feel the release through the hips, so you're getting all the goodness and not even necessarily knowing you're doing it. Still have a conversation, still watch your favorite show, whatever it may be, but also releasing through the hips and all that tension that builds up in the hip at the same time. Good. Next pose, we're going to release those, shake those out a little bit, probably a little bit tight. Give those a little bit of a shake. Even possibly windshield wipering the knees. Release through the lower back too. Good. We're going to come over our knees. We're going to touch the knees together, keep the heels wide, and if possible, sitting in between the heels and the hips down to your mat. This is called hero's pose. Really opening up, as you can see, through the shins,
through the feet, and certainly all the way through the quads, certainly all the way through the thighs. Knees are getting a good stretch, but if you have knee problems, good idea to avoid, or you can take a one-legged hero's pose and stretch out the run. Say if the right is the bad knee, keep that pointed forward and release that way. But from here, once again, if that's too strong, get something to sit on. Phone book, block, whatever it may be, sit up off it. And slowly the hips will sink over time. It may not all happen today. It happens in small increments, small changes every single time. You're shaving off a little bit of the rock to get to the jewel underneath. You've got a diamond within you. You're just peeling off a little bit every single time you practice. Now this may be enough. You may take the hands back, point the fingers forward. You may come down to the elbows, or you may lower all the way down. You don't have to. It's not a competition. There's no judging here, but do with what works for you. So you may even lower all the way back and take the hands above the head and relax here. Pressing back into the elbows. Good. Now we've opened into a back bend. We've opened through the legs, the shins, the calves, the feet. Let's come to the last pose. Take the knees wide. Toes touch together. Lower down the chest in between the knees, possibly onto hands. Let the shoulders go, let the neck go. Possibly stack palms. You may not need them. You may be able to take the hands forward, get the forehead down to the mat. And just staying here and absorbing all the fantastic benefits you've just been through. So stay there, keep breathing, keep relaxing, keep releasing that lower back, letting it go, and knowing that every single step you take, every single pose, you're benefiting yourself. You're getting more mobility, you're getting more strength, you're getting calmer, there's so much that's going on. Allow it to happen. Well done today. Keep up the fantastic work. Certainly like, share, comment, let me know if you like it. Let me know if something in particular you're looking for. Some way you, some body part, some position, something that you're struggling with. Let me know. I'll do my best. Thank you very much for showing up on your mat today, and look forward to seeing you real soon. Until then, take care.